K-Nation. Sponsored by K-State Superstore and 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Tonight on K-Nation, we talk about a cause that hits close to home for the Wildcats, how K-State football is spreading the word on bone marrow diseases and getting the community involved.
Plus, Derek Johnson joins the show, not the Chiefs linebacker, but this guy's pretty dang good at his job as well. Johnson talks KU football, basketball, baseball, and more, including some recruiting news for the Jayhawks later this week.
And I'm a West Coast girl, but a big Pack fan. That's K-State defensive back Ekow Boye-Doe. They call him Pack. What other Pack is there even? He joins us for an exclusive one-on-one to talk K-State football and his NFL dreams. Welcome to K-Nation. I'm Lainey Gerber.
And I'm Landon Reinhart. We'll get to all that and much more. But first, this is my first time on camera this show.
Yeah, welcome.
Usually I'm behind the scenes when it comes to K-Nation, but I'm happy to be here, and I may be biased, but this is my favorite show.
Yeah, I can see why. It is a pretty good show, and you get to anchor a good one. You've got a rivalry matchup to start the show. Sunflower Showdown has been great all year. They split basketball. Football was hyped up. And now on the diamond, too.
Highly anticipated matchup, that is. Sunflower Showdown Baseball Edition was indeed great. We go to Lawrence for Game 1. Kansas coming off a ranked series road win over West Virginia. K-State Mercy ruled Creighton earlier in the week. It was KU swinging the bats early on Friday. First by the batted Jansen Reeder, sends it down the third base line. Dom Hughes hustles to the ball, but not before a run crosses the plate. Reeder has a stand-up double. That puts the Jayhawks on the board first. Hawks would score another in the first, and the third, Cats clawing back. Brendan Jones sends a deep shot to right field. Cole Johnson going first to home to get a run back, sliding in safely. Who's on first? What's on second? Brendan Jones makes it to third, and a Cash Rugeley single would bring in for a tie. How about some defense? Ball sent into foul territory left field. Chase Jantz makes it a no-fly zone, laying out to get the out. He actually throws out a runner at third for a double up, and this play checked in at number 2 on SportsCenter the next day. Game was tied 4-4 in the 8th with a runner on third. Cats leave it all on the line. Squeeze bunt with a runner on, and it pays off. Kalen Culpepper gets the go-ahead run as K-State takes Game 1 of the series 5-4.
Especially in their park, and I think it might be their first loss of the year in this park. You know, they've won 9 out of their last 10, and for us to come in here and play a solid baseball game for a Friday night in a big series is huge.
We respect these guys, but at the same time, you know, we want to compete. You know, we want to show them who's the best in this state.
Those are fighting words from Kalen Culpepper. We'll head to day 2 now. Jayhawks and Powder Blues, Cats and Grays, and Nick Goodwin in the parking lot. Watches his second homer of the series go over the left field wall in the first inning to start the game on top for the Cats. Jayhawks don't want to get behind in the series. Mike Kaczewski beats the wild throw to first, and that will score a run and put Mike on second. Kansas tries to battle back, but in a cold one on Saturday, it's K-State getting the better hand this go-around. 6-1 is the final from Lawrence, locking up the series victory for K-State, but KU still has a chance to avoid the sweep.
When you come play baseball at Kansas State, your first goal is to beat KU, and that's talked about in our program every day, and it's important. We respect the rivalry, and sure, you know, you want to be the best in the state, you want to be the best in the region.
So K-State takes the series, but still wants to sweep. Day 3 is a football game, actually. First inning, the only one with no scores. K-State put up 13 runs in the second. Jayhawks,
wild.
Yeah, they don't let them phase that, though. They get back 7 in the third. The team makes it 17-10 after 4 innings. 21-17 after 8 innings. KU's Chase Jantz finishes 5 for 7 with 9 RBI. Not a bad line. K-State's Kalen Culpepper hits 2 home runs with 6 RBI. If you like offense, this one was definitely for you. Jayhawks put runners on base in the 9th, but only score 1 as the Cats hold on to a 21-18 victory and get the sweep.
Football score.
Kyle Lotus had a grand slam in the second. Here's what he had to say about it after the game.
Rounded third, smiled right at Coach Hughes, and got back in the dugout and everyone started jumping on me, so it was a pretty cool experience. It's huge for us, especially coming in this ballpark, not playing at home, and for us to get a sweep here this weekend, it just shows what's to come for the rest of the season, the rest of the rivalry.
Cats are now 24-14, Jayhawks 17-18.
That's a wild game.
Kansas softball channeling Willie Nelson. They're on the road again. This time at number 8 Texas, and big upset. Jayhawks go into Austin and wins game 1 Friday 9-3. Topeka native star in this one, Olivia Bruno, hits 2 home runs. Casey Hamilton a complete game. KU tends to shine in the bright lights. Saturday wasn't as good, a 10-0 loss, but a great sign of the program. A close game on Sunday, 3-2 loss, but keeping it close against the top 10 team on the road. Fantastic. Jayhawks now 20-19, winning record, 2-7 in the Big 12.
Those Jayhawks are just always close to those big ones.
And I'll tell you what, we've said it multiple times on K-Nation, Big 12 softball, it's a gauntlet, much like men's basketball was. So
yeah, we all saw the Final Four
close
last year. It's insane.
Exactly. So to keep it close was pretty cool for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, and it was a special weekend for KU track. It celebrated the 100th anniversary of the Kansas Relays, and the event got a huge welcome back after 3 years off due to the pandemic.
Kansas Relays continues to draw huge fields of some of the best athletes across the country and beyond. The Relays' birthday, Coach Stanley Redwine and the event were honored with the World Athletics Heritage Plaque, an award that's gone to events like the Boston Marathon. The plaque goes to events that support track and field in the best way possible.
And because KU track and field's history is so rich and full of success and Olympians, its relays have such a big pull. High schoolers even got the chance to compete at them now.
It's such a joy, and it's even more fun to see some of the ex-athletes running and all hanging out and talking trash. So that's really good. But I'm super excited to have the relays again. It's just great for the community. It's great for everyone.
It's always great to talk to Redwine, too. Local athletes cleaned up at the relays. Alex Jung kicked off the weekend winning the pole vault. Cameron Wilmington capped the relays for KU winning the men's 400-meter hurdles in 52.17 seconds.
Former Jayhawk Alexandra Emelianov came back to her alma mater and won the women's discus with a 59.75-meter throw. Another former Jayhawk, Sharon Lochetti, also came back. She wasn't competing, but she was honored with a silhouette statue.
The coaches are still so happy, so supportive, and I'm so glad that that is happening and how they're helping athletes get better. And I am coming back here because they supported me to be where I am, and I'm really looking forward for other people to come and join me soon.
I still can't believe that she can run more than 20 miles and win. It's so nice to see the relays back.
I can't drive 20 miles without getting winded.
And it's so nice to see the fields before the Olympics.
Well, don't go anywhere, folks. We are just getting started. Coming up later on K-Nation, we have an exclusive interview with K-State defensive back Ekow Boye-Doe that you won't find anywhere else.
But first, we stick with K-State football, but instead of playing a game, the Cats are giving back. We'll tell you how the Wildcats are saving lives after a quick timeout.
Come out to the biggest party in the heartland, the Country Stampede. Headliners include Hardy, Lee Rice, and Cody Johnson. July 13th through 15th. Tickets and camping on sale now at countrystampede.com.
For more than 34 years, Shorey Automotive has proudly served the Topeka area with knowledgeable, reliable, and honest repair and service. We're honored to serve our veterans, active duty service members, and first responders. Shorey Automotive, providing you with value for your repair or service dollar.
Doughboys Pizzeria, now with 2 locations in Topeka. Serving fresh pizza with our signature sauce, award-winning wings, awesome appetizers and desserts, with outdoor dining and entertainment. Call or order online at doughboys.pizza.
New Sound cleans ears, and for tax month, we're saving you money. Call for an appointment. We'll waive the office fee, provide a free evaluation, and Dr. Bryan will clean both ears for the price of one. Practice good ear health. Call today.
Growing the market for Kansas-made E15 is a win-win for Kansans. What's E15? It's fuel with 15% ethanol compared to the usual 10% in regular unleaded. E15 is more affordable, has better performance, and runs cleaner than regular unleaded, meaning Kansas drivers can go further for less. From helping Kansas farm families by stabilizing grain prices, helping Kansas become more energy independent, and adding more than 4,000 jobs in Kansas, more of our money stays right here at home because of ethanol. Visit fueledbykansas.com to find a station near you.
Come out to the Roar and Pour Wine Fest at Topeka Zoo on Saturday, April 29th. This adults-only event features a variety of premium wine tastings from around the world, plus live music, food, art auction, and more. Get your tickets today.
Come out to the biggest party in the heartland, the Country Stampede. Headliners include Hardy, Lee Rice, and Cody Johnson. July 13th through 15th. Tickets and camping on sale now at countrystampede.com.
That looked good. Welcome back to K-Nation. Some K-State fans are hoping quarterback Will Howard will pick up some awards this year. Heisman, maybe. I'm throwing it out there. But he already added to his trophy case this year.
Howard was giving a Maxwell Award for his work off the field, which he says hopes people remember him more by. I caught up with QB1 this week to find out how he's using his name to help those in need.
You may be a match, you may not be a match, but what if you are?
K-State football players and coaches are using their name, image, and likeness to promote a better cause. The team partnered with Be the Match, an organization with the National Marrow Donor Program that creates a database of potential donors that can match with someone in need.
We are just trying to recruit people to put their names on the registry. So all we have to do is get people, kind of spread the word. We're trying to, advertise this as much as we can, kind of explain a little bit what this is.
And if you're the type to get queasy donating blood, don't worry. The football team wanted to make sure that this was a quick, easy process. Just get out your phone, sign up through a QR code, fill out your health info, swab your mouth for about 10 seconds, and you're back to class. Less than a 5-minute process, and you could save a life. Every 3 minutes, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer, like leukemia, and the reproductive blood cells found in matching bone marrow is among the best ways to cure the disease.
When you think about the little work that we do, the little work that we can do, that can make a tremendous impact on someone else's life. You'll do it 10 times out of 10.
When former K-State linebacker Nick Allen's father became a recipient of a bone marrow transplant, this group saw firsthand the effects behind the cause.
It gave me the drive that I needed to help our team be a part of this.
A lot of people, it really stuck with them, and it's really cool how, the team, it helps us come together a little bit.
The craziest part of this story is Will Howard went to head coach Chris Kleiman wanting to partner with Be the Match, not knowing that Van Malone was steps ahead of him.
When I brought that up to Coach Kleiman, had no idea that Coach Malone was working on it at the same time. So we worked on it separately and then obviously came together.
That was another special moment for me. And to find out that Will is doing it at the same time that I'm doing it, man, it was great.
The team got over 700 people to enter the database this week. Over 700 people that may save a life.
If we can find matches, then we get to save lives of maybe people we know, but most likely people we don't know. And again, that's the beautiful part.
I just want to be clear, I was there. Will Howard was actually in the mix of things, getting stuff out, swabbing people. He wasn't just a poster boy. he was actually helping, and this is a cause he truly cares about, which is great to see.
That's awesome. And we're both Be the Match registrars.
You saw me sign up on cam. That was real.
Yeah.
And I hope it
I was
it
years ahead of you. I signed up like 4 years ago.
Well, I didn't know until Will Howard and company, showed out for it.
Yeah,
so,
it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
All right. Well, Kansas men's basketball may be done playing this year, but its schedule still goes on year-round.
The Jayhawks are on their barnstorming tour, making their final stop in Pittsburgh, Kansas this afternoon. The tour is a way for fans to meet the players they get to watch on TV all season. Fans who show up have the opportunity to grab a picture and autograph with the Jayhawks, hone in on their shooting skills, watch them hit some crazy shots in person, and more. For Jalen Wilson, it's a great way to give back to people who couldn't make it to Lawrence during the season.
Having the opportunity to come connect with people who may not get to come out to Lawrence is terrific. You get to see the smile on their face, the joy that we bring them coming out here, and just being able to socialize with them. I think it just takes it to a whole nother level as far as, when we're in Lawrence and maybe they do get to come to the game, we don't really get to have that conversation, but here we get to meet them, sign stuff, so I think it's a cool event.
And if you missed out on the event, there's some pretty sweet merchandise online that you can still get your hands on.
Ooh. Kansas women's basketball's coach Brandon Schneider picked up an award this week. For the third time in his career, Coach Brandon was named the KBCA Coach of the Year. He also got the award when he was at Emporia State in 2006 and 2010.
Stingers up.
I'm sure you didn't forget he led the Jayhawks to a WNIT championship and a program record 19 home wins this year. Good to see the good guys getting recognized. I'm happy for Coach Brandon.
Yeah, love me some Coach Brandon. He's done a phenomenal job, a well-deserved award.
Definitely. Well, we've got a lot of Jayhawk talk later in the show, but before that, K-State defensive back Ekow Boye-Doe joins K-Nation for an exclusive interview about the future of Wildcat football, working out in the NFL, and even more. That's right after the break.
Call us biased, but if your happy place doesn't have a diner-style burger with 2 all-beef patties, double the cheese, and a brioche bun, it's probably not as happy as it could be. Supersonic Double Stack Cheeseburger. Sunk.
Welcome to Jungle House, a shop for plant people. The Jungle House offers a range of in-store and at-home services to help your plants thrive. Not a green thumb? Don't sweat it. We're here to help. Jungle House, 924 Delaware Street, Lawrence.
Meaningful relationships built upon trust is a founding principle of the Trust Company. We help individuals and businesses create tailored financial plans and diversified investment strategies that adapt over time to your unique needs. Because we are independent, we can offer flexibility and creativity that many advisors and trust departments can't. If you aren't sure where to start or you're looking to make a fresh start, contact us today for a free consultation.
Sports! We have everything
that you're looking for
at Play It Again Sports.
New and used sports and fitness equipment with used up to 50% off retail.
You can create your own discount by trading in and trading up. Sell us your gear and get cash on the spot, or even get store credit.
Play It Again Sports has something for every athlete. All seasons, all sports, on any budget. We're open every day in the Fairlawn Plaza Mall.
Game on!
At 2 Men and a Truck, we'll treat you and your belongings like we'd treat our own grandmas.
Here we go!
Welcome. Whether we're moving you across town or even across the country.
There's 1,000 different drink combinations at Sonic. I'm gonna list them one by one. Get ready. Cherry limeade. Well, it looks like we're out of time.
Sonic.
Welcome back to K-Nation. We are less than 2 weeks away from the NFL draft in Kansas City, and we're hoping to hear a few names called from both K-State and KU when that day comes.
And Ekow Boye-Doe was one of the most underrated players as a defensive back at K-State. Yeah. Now he's trying to make it to the next level. K-Nation's Glenn Kinley
there you go.
Got up with the man they call Pac to talk about his time in Manhattan and his NFL dreams.
All right, here with Ekow Boye-Doe, Wildcat, chasing the NFL dreams. I want to ask you about your time at K-State as you get ready for the next level. What do you feel like you learned in Manhattan from that coaching staff or even from the other players around you?
Yeah, first and foremost, just being able to get the opportunity to play under Coach Bill Snyder in my first year. He taught me a lot about just discipline, and I grew as a person more than I ever have. And then coming with Coach Kleiman, a little bit different of a staff, but they also did a great job in giving me the opportunity to actually get on the field, and it was a great experience.
Mm-hmm. You work with Van Malone quite a bit. I'm sure you got to know him pretty well, right? Yeah. What did he teach you, or what are some things that maybe you carry to the next level because of his impact on your game?
Coach Malone, he's just a great person all around, and he definitely pushed me to be where I'm at right now, and I thank him more than anyone. Just for pushing me and believing in me.
You gear up for the NFL draft. As you talk to NFL teams, I'm sure maybe you're going to mention that you won the Big 12 title. You got to slide that in there, right? But a lot of other things that you want them to know. What do these NFL teams need to know about you as they, pick out who they want to take at cornerback?
Right. I have speed that you can't just find, and I'm a competitor. I fit great in locker rooms. Fit great with anybody, and I'm a winner.
Mm-hmm. I know you'll be happy to play for probably any NFL team, but down the road in Kansas City, that would mean a little extra?
Yeah, it would definitely mean a little extra. But wherever or whoever wants me, I'll be ready to go.
Yeah. And you got Julius Brents might be picked as well. Talk to me about him and how much you guys probably pushed each other and kind of learned from each other within the last couple of years.
Yeah, when Julius came in from day one, he helped push me to where I'm at right now, and I feel like we pushed each other, which was just awesome having him come in because it just made us both better.
Mm-hmm. How bright is the future for Kansas State football? Chris Kleiman's staff, when they get to the Big 12 title in just a few years in, it's kind of an exciting time. You got some big commits coming in and stuff like that. You think the future's pretty bright? They won't have you though.
Yeah, the future is definitely pretty bright. Coach Kleiman does a great job, and the culture at Kansas State is a winning culture, and I'm excited to watch.
Mm-hmm. Draft day, what are the plans? Are you going to be at home? Are you going to be in Kansas City? What are we doing?
I'll just be at home with the family, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, sweet, man. Thanks for your time, and we'll be hoping to hear your name called.
Appreciate it.
All right, coming up after the break on K-Nation, we sit down with Rock Chalk Sports Talk host Derek Johnson. Talking all things Jayhawk sports, football, basketball, and more, plus some insider info on recruitment. That's after a quick timeout.
Jefferson's is the perfect spot to watch the game. Come try our new Loaded Macs, or pull up a seat at the bar and match our cold draft beer with our new Mac Burger. Find us at 29th and Wanamaker in Topeka or online at jeffersons.com.
You think knowledge is a powerful weapon? Here, you'll have plenty of ammo. We turn intelligence into tactical success. Explore more than 200 careers at GoArmy.com.
Are you a super fan? K-State Superstore has the largest assortment of licensed K-State apparel and souvenirs waiting for you. And with our Superfan Rewards program, you'll enjoy even more. Fans can experience K-State Superstore at the stadium, online 24/7 at kstatesuperstore.com, and our new flagship location at 520 McCall Road. K-State Superstore, official retail partner of K-State Athletics.
At Fidelity Bank, we take your business personally. As a family-owned bank serving customers since 1922, service to the greater Topeka community is what we do. An abundance of liquidity and capital allows us to serve your needs and keep your deposits safe. Contact us for the safety of your deposits and success of your business.
Your hometown Fidelity Bank. We do business right here at home.
Make this Mother's Day one to remember with the 27 KSNT Mother's Day Sweepstakes. Enter at ksnt.com for your chance to win 4 tickets to the Topeka Symphony Orchestra concert on May 6th and a La Rocca's Pizza gift certificate. Sponsored by Topeka Symphony Orchestra and La Rocca's Pizza.
Jefferson's is the perfect spot to watch the game. Come try our new Loaded Macs, or pull up a seat at the bar and match our cold draft beer with our new Mac Burger. Find us at 29th and Wanamaker in Topeka or online at jeffersons.com.
Welcome back to K-Nation. There's a lot going on in the Jayhawks world, so Landon and I brought in someone just to help us go through all of it.
So now we welcome in Rock Chalk Sports Talk host Derek Johnson. They know a little bit about everything Jayhawk sports, so I want to start with football. Spring football underway, and Lance Leipold said this is the best this group has felt in the springtime in quite some time. What have you seen from the Jayhawk football team this spring so far?
Yeah, they've been dealing with some injury stuff over the course of the spring to some positions like running back and defensive end, but you know, you can just tell there's a lot more depth in the program. Scholarships are finally full. There's just a lot of talent at key positions. You have a lot of returning players. Obviously, there's some questions for the defense after last season, but you know, overall, you look at the offense. Jalen Daniels back. That obviously gets everybody excited. It seems like they're heading in the right direction, but will you see those more wins? And I think the staff has done a really good job of keeping them focused on the right things and not letting them just be content, just be happy with the 6 wins from a year ago, that they really are striving to kind of hit that next year.
Yeah, KU football does seem so different from other football teams. Others are so focused about not getting hurt in the spring, but they're focused on that too, but they also just are so hungry that they kind of let it get away from them sometimes.
Yeah, I think this has been one of the most physical springs. We've heard that from Lance Leipold. It's been one of the more physical springs he's been a part of, even in his time back to Buffalo and now at Kansas, and they wanted as much physicality as possible. And yeah, there are some downsides to that. Maybe some guys get nicked up here or there, but because it's in the spring, now you got all this time off in between, months off before you get back to the season starting.
And not being content's a big thing, and I'm glad that they're sharing that because I know that's big for fans too. But we got to talk about some basketball too, Lainey.
Yeah, the transfer portal just opened up yesterday. A lot of drama is going to go on in the next 15 days. What do you think KU men's basketball is going to get done?
Yeah, so we're going to have Harrison Ingram. He's going to be visiting in on Monday. He's a transfer from Stanford, big wing, powerful guy, got really good feel for the game. He would be a nice fit too. You lose all these players on the wing with Jalen Wilson and Grady Dick and Kevin McCullough possibly, who's going through the draft process. Hunter Dickinson's the big one though. That's the white whale out there for KU fans, for Bill Self right now. You know, he could be an All-American National Player of the Year candidate right away if he comes in, transfer from Michigan, gets nearly 19 points, 10 rebounds per game. He's coming in later this week on Thursday. So those are kind of the 2 big ones. Outside of that, it's still kind of wait and see mode of who's going to enter the portal, who's going through the draft process, some other targets that maybe become secondary targets if you don't land, maybe a Hunter Dickinson of the world. But currently they've got a couple scholarships open. If Kevin McCullough stays in the draft, they'd have 3. So be on the lookout for at least 3 additions in that situation, which they're continuously going forward, and they're kind of approaching it as we have to enter the portal like Kevin's not going to come back just in case.
And Dickinson was all-American type player a year ago, so that would be a huge pickup if he were to come in. I want to talk about baseball real quick. Dan Fitzgerald's squad, maybe not the best start of the year, but they're coming off a series road win at West Virginia, then sweep the Buck O'Neill Classic against Texas Southern. What have you seen improvement from baseball?
Yeah, year one in Dan Fitzgerald era, and so you knew there were going to be some growing pains at the beginning of the season. Had some more growing pains during the Kansas State series this weekend, but you can see the talent's starting to grow. They've got some really good young players into the programs, and that's what Dan Fitzgerald is known for in his previous stop at LSU, his recruiting ability. And you can see some of the good players, some of the good talent they have coming in. They're looking to still build it up. They had the #1 JUCO class in the country coming in, but you can see they're headed in the right direction. You can see that fight that they're showing. I mean, just the fact that they win their first couple Big 12 series after the TCU loss with West Virginia, especially on the road, a top 25 team, really shows the progress that he's had the program going on.
Definitely, and that's really important. Well, Derek, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it, and you guys stick around because there's more K-Nation after the break.
Hi, this is voice of the Wildcats, Wyatt Thompson. If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you will be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. For 24/7 non-judgmental support, just call, text, or chat 988.
Hear that? It's edge of your seat.
He blows the body off the car.
Entertainment at top speed. Camping World NHRA races where top drivers compete to be the best. But don't blink.
And who's got the horsepower? It is going to be Justin Ashley. A dazzling Top Fuel final.
You could miss it. It's the Menards NHRA Nationals presented by Pet Armor. August 11th through 13th at Heartland Motorsports Park in Topeka. Every ticket's up Pit Pass and kids 12 and under are free. Get tickets early and save at NHRA.com.
Golden Corral on Southwest Wanamaker Road has been locally owned since 1999. Come join us in our newly remodeled dining room with updated decor, a stone fireplace, and an enhanced buffet area. Breakfast served Saturdays and Sundays. Pickup orders and catering available. Golden Corral in Topeka is looking for great service-minded people to fill positions with advancement opportunities. Serious applicants can walk in to complete an application.
Come on in and join us
at Golden Corral.
Topeka Auto Glass on 3. 1, 2. Topeka Auto Glass!
As the weather warms up and your to-do list grows, don't forget about your windshield.
Avoid costly replacements. Repair that chip before it's too late.
If you need a repair or an entire windshield replacement,
call Topeka Auto Glass, 785-438-8808.
She got scared because I scared her.
I got scared.
The College World Series is in just 61 days. That's 2 months. I know you're not great at math.
Yep, I'm only a math tutor sometimes.
It's time to start thinking about who's going to Omaha if you're into sports betting.
Oh, Vegas has K-State at plus 30,000 to make it to the Men's College World Series, and KU at plus 60,000. Those odds are going to shift in the right direction because we are optimists and these teams are going in the right direction. So put your money down now, probably.
$10 to win $3,000 for K-State, $6,000 for KU. That's just good money making.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$10. It's the risk reward is leveling out in my head.
Now we can't tell you to make those bets, but just saying you would win a lot.
I'm just saying we just gave you the odds, so do what you want to do.
Well, thanks for watching K-Nation. Make plans to join us next Sunday and every Sunday from now on after our 10 p.m. newscast.
Yeah, have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
It was big, to come down here and, meet fans that, sometimes don't get a chance to come all the way to, to go to Lawrence and, go to Allen Fieldhouse. So you go out here and, give back to the community. It felt good.